welcome to my Get Gig Ready With Me video. I am honestly missing gigging so much, and probably like most of you guys, I haven't been putting makeup on hardly ever, so I'm gonna do a Get Gig Ready With Me and show you what I do to my face to get ready for a gig. So this is when I gig with Rule the World, or when I just do dancing gigs, when I do Jessie and when I do any of the Spice Girls. I change my makeup and try and copy what they do, but this is just for me as Zoe the dancer. If you haven't already, click subscribe, and if you've got any other suggestions of videos I can do in self-isolation, pop them in the comments below. I did a couples yoga challenge. Oh my gosh, if you haven't seen it yet, watch it, it's hilarious, or even better, go and do it. It is so funny. So we had fun doing that the other day in the garden, and I'm gonna do this Get Ready With Me video, and then hopefully some other videos to keep you all entertained and to keep me busy during this time. So I have straightened my hair. I've just I've got really thick hair, and I've just blow dried it and straightened it, so it's still a bit poofy, but I normally turn up to a gig with, most of the time, I'd say 9 out of 10 times, straight hair. It's just so much quicker and easier to do, and then you don't have to do much with it. But I'm going to do my face first and then come back to my hair, but I'll arrive with it straight and then just like leave it. Sometimes I chuck a bobble in it like that, but I'll just leave it down while I do my face. I am no makeup artist. No, I'm just not at all, but I like playing and doing different things, so this is what I do. I have just had a shower, washed my face, and then all I've done is popped a bit of moisturiser on. That is it. I don't use primer or anything, I just go straight in there. So first of all, look, it's lost all its thing. I don't even know what this is or who it's by, but nearly run out. Just to go under your eyes, just to cancel out that lovely greeny blue. Just rub that in. This is my base. Oh, also, for the first time ever, I'm growing my nails. They're so long, and the Easter colours, because it's nearly Easter. There we go. So normally before gigs I will do a tan. I just use St. Moritz. It's so cheap, it's so good, it's just my favourite. I've always used it. I use St. Moritz dark foam. So I normally do that, put a tiny bit on my face but not much, and then obviously under the bright lights it's best to wear more makeup and stuff. So I normally use, I use L'Oreal True Match Super Blendable Foundation. I normally use this shade for gigs, so it's a bit darker. In fact, it's a lot darker, but this is what I use not every day. My everyday go-to shade is this. So this one I use for gigs is shade 4.N in beige. And then the one I use every day is 2.R/2.C Vanilla Rose. So normally I would use this one, but today I'm going to use this one because that would just look ridiculous in this light. And also I'm going to film a little video for my ZF dancers, so the group of professional dancers that I run. I have decided to do like a fun little project with them in isolation, so I've sent them all some videos to learn, and hopefully my vision will come to life, and I'm going to put them all together and hopefully make a really cool video. So I'm going to film my bit of that today too, which is 2 birds in 1 stone. So I'm going to use this normal shade now, just this random cheap brush from, I don't know, I think it was a supermarket. So I used to hate liquid foundation. I used to buy No. 7 Mousse. I still use that occasionally if I just want a quick chuck it on foundation, but now I love liquids, especially with a brush. It's so different. So I'm just gonna chuck it on everywhere. When you put the dark one on, it is so funny because it's such a difference between my normal skin tone, but when I blend it in with my neck when I've got tan on, it's fine. There we go, foundation is done. I don't know about you guys, but I seem to have more spots in isolation than I do in normal life. Don't know what that's about, but anyway, we're gonna cover them with, what is this? Collection 2000 Lasting Perfection 16-hour wear in Cool Medium 2. So this is the darker shade. I have run out of the lighter shade, but we'll just go with this one. So I normally use a beauty blender, but I can't find it lots in the eyes, on the spots, cover that lovely wrinkle there. So I'm actually just going to use the other side of this brush because I can't find it. I used to always put concealer underneath foundation, and then I think I saw someone on YouTube put it over the top, and I prefer it, so it always goes on after for me. Definitely lots under here. We usually start getting ready at 5:30 when we're on stage at 7:30. That is our like cut-off point. If we start getting ready after that, we are so late. So 5:30 is when we usually start doing our face and hair, and that leaves time for setting costumes and getting more ready, because we've got not super speedy changes, but sometimes we can't run all the way up the stairs to get ready again. So we set our costumes, take a few pictures, and then we're pretty much straight on stage after that. So I would say it takes about 2 hours, but I'm going to try and do it a bit more speedy, and obviously speed it up for you guys. After that, collection 2000 again. Honestly, all my makeup's so cheap, but when you go through so much of it for gigs, why not random brush again? Probably again from a supermarket. So this is just collection 2000 sheer loose powder. I used to use the pressed, but this one sets so much better. And honestly, when I run off stage in half time, I always say that, in the interval, I just chuck this on, and it like keeps all your bronzer and everything, and it's just such a good setting powder for stage. Like, it doesn't really make you shiny at all, it just is really, really mattifying. I know some people like to just put it somewhere, but I literally put it everywhere, especially for when you are on stage, so that you don't look sweaty. But fun fact, I do not sweat. Don't know why, I just get boiling. Like, obviously I get a bit shiny, but I've never had a bead of sweat on my head. And that's not me saying I'm fit. Like, I can't go in saunas because I have no way of like releasing the heat. So any scientists want to tell me why that happens? But I used to have to go outside at uni when it got too warm, because I just couldn't even deal with how warm I was getting. My fingers puff up, my rings get stuck. So there we go. This is a great setting powder. It is shade 2. That is my base done. I don't leave it to set, we don't have time for that, just put it on, blah blah blah. Next is eyebrows. As you can see, I have no eyebrows. I used to, then I plucked them all off. So we draw them on every day, and I really should have got this all out beforehand. Here we go. So I use a pencil right now. I've used different things in the past, mostly I've just always used pencils, and this is my favourite pencil. Sometimes I'll put like a tattoo brow stuff on. In some of the vlogs you'll see, and I've got like semi brows, which is good. It is Tattoo Brow by Maybelline, long lasting tint in dark brown, and you just put it on, leave it for like 20 minutes I think. Okay, 20 minutes if you just want it for like the day, but if you leave it for a few hours, it stays for a few days, and then peel it off and they're just there. So I will show you guys that another time if you want. But this is Rimmel London shade 1 dark brown, so the darkest you can get. Not too sharp right now, but we'll go with it for the gig. So my eyebrows change shape every single time I draw them on, but they also go through phases. I might insert a few little pictures here to show you my eyebrow transformations over the years. And also right now I'm quite far away from the mirror, so we'll see how these turn out. Might have to go closer in a second. Also, I can never get them even. Hardly ever, but oh well, we'll go with it. There we go, just fade them out a bit in the middle. And then this is not even a trick, everyone does it. concealer brush. I do this every single time I do eyebrows, even if it's just really quickly. Flatten the brush as much as you can to get a flat line. Tiny bit of concealer right underneath to make a nice straight line. This is a bit too dark, but here we go. Might be a bit rough because quite far away from the mirror, but you can see it makes such a clean line underneath compared to just like a fluffy brow. I like them nice and neat. When you've been drawing them on for like 10 years, you become a bit of a pro. I'm doing it fast, not making them look good. When I do Posh, I make them really small and they're rounded on the ends, and when I do Jessie, I make them a bit bigger and a bit, well, try and make them look a bit fluffier because she's got quite big eyebrows, but it's really fun that I can draw on different shaped eyebrows to whatever character I'm playing. But that is roughly what I do for my normal eyebrows. I know some people do eyes then face, but I have never done it that way around. I've always done face then eyes. So eyes, just put this way, but I need it back again. I always put concealer just on my eyelid, just so the colour, whatever colour I put on, pops a bit more. So just to make a bit of a lighter base so that you can see the colour. I love doing my makeup. I used to, on a Friday night when I had ballet, it was quite late, so I used to just sit in my room. This is when I was like in school. Sit in my room playing with all my makeup, doing different eyeshadows, and it used to turn up to ballet with like one eye one colour, one eye the other colour. But it was fun. As quick as I can. There you go, a bit of a lighter base. So I use now this Revolution palette. I am obsessed. It is so nice. Alice, who bought it for me, I love it so much. So it is the Revolution palette, and it is Integrity Wild Animal palette. If you haven't noticed, I'm a bit obsessed with zebras, but it looks like this. I try and keep this thing on so that it keeps them nice. Ta-da! Oh, they're so bright, they're so amazing. So normally I would use this one on the middle on the inside, these two here, and then sometimes I use this one, but mostly I use these two black ones to do a bit of a smoky eye. I don't know what I use the red for, I can't remember that one. And then also I've got this is like my extras, glitter and everything. This palette here, this is the one, I mean this is from like, I don't know, some cheap shop or some supermarket here, but this colour here for Jessie is quite like she uses, and it matches the lipstick I use for her, so I use that one for Jessie, and then the white for the bits, and those two for Jessie. Those two, that brownie one as well, but for now I'm going to use this one. Just got a brush that's double-ended, thin side for colour, fat side for blending it out. Again, this is literally from a supermarket, like I don't think it's even blended. So I'm just going to go in with this one here in the middle. Just keep it nice and light. If I want to do brown eyes, I use this one, which is, again, it just says cappuccino, I don't even probably even branded again. But just some brown ones there, just a bit shimmery they are. I'm going to do this onto there. So as you can see, the concealer really makes it like obvious what colour it is. I normally do eyeshadow really quickly and then just blend it out. And there we go. Put a tiny bit of the shimmer on, but I'll put a bit more of that after. There we go. I feel like this is going to be way over the top for the video I'm going to film. Oh well, blend it out. There we go. Then I'm going to use this black. That one sparkly one is so nice. I think it's a bit blue, but anyway, it looks blacky blue. Here we go. So I always, or nearly always do two halves, so light on the inside, dark on the outside. Not even colours that match. The edge I just kind of let whatever happens, happen, and try and match the other eye. Take it down a bit here, and then I just take it in the crease, just with the leftover a little bit. It looks like a mess for now, but I'll blend it in a second. The other eye. These eyeshadows are so good. They're just so pigmented and just go on so nice. Right then, before I put any glitter on, just gonna blend it out. Just using circular motions. This makes such a difference. If you only have one brush, I'd use another brush to blend it out. Just keep going until it looks seamless and looks good. And then do extras on the outside, then I go back in again with the blacky blue sparkly one. So nice. It looks rubbish right now. Love it. Take it across the top as well. Really, I just have to like dab it. I don't even have to dig my brush in or put my brush in at all. Just dab it in. There we go. Then blend that one out. The bigger the eye, the better, because you can see it from off stage. Also, I'm really thankful for my big gap between my eyelashes and my eyebrow. Maybe because I put my eyebrows off, I draw them on really high, but still, I really love that. I've got so much room to play with. Eyeshadow in the middle. Okay, forgive me if this looks rubbish because the mirror's over. But you get the gist. Nice and blended. And normally, okay, that's a lie, not normally, because my eyes have been really watery recently, but sometimes I put fake eyelashes on, which obviously you have to do bigger because you can't even see it when you've got them on. But if I'm just doing my own eyelashes, probably this would maybe be a bit too big. But hey ho, then I go back in with, make sure the brush is clean, this one here, just to make sure the middle bit isn't all grey after I put the black on, just to make it a bit more shiny. And then I'll take it down just round this little loop bit here. Probably can't see the side with my nose in the way. And then blend it out one more time to make sure it all blends in. There we go. So just to make sure none of that has gone down my face, I'm going to get the brush I've lost, here it is, and just, there we go. Some people put tape, some people dab it off, just wipe off. There we go, ta-da, eyeliner time. So I almost always, every day, put this white eyeliner underneath my eyes. It just makes your eyes, sorry if you're squeamish, this looks horrible. Just makes your eyes pop. You can see the difference. This eye looks bigger. It looks a bit ridiculous when you don't have any mascara on. But I just pop that underneath to make your eyes nice and bright and big. Sometimes I will put black underneath when I'm on stage, but it does kind of make your eyes look a bit smaller. So I really should have got these out before. So again, it is Collection 2000. They're just so cheap and so good. So it's just fast stroke eyeliner. I much prefer like brushes like this, but like that. So they're not like sweepy brushes. They're just quite stiff. You can just draw a nice line. Or pens. I used to have an eyeliner pen as well. So take it all over from the middle. Purpley with that eyeshadow mixed together. All the way, do quite a big lot of eyeliner, especially if I'm putting lashes on, it sticks to it well. My talking's gone weird because I'm trying not to move. And then at the edge, I just follow the line of wherever the eyeshadow has landed. Fill in the gap. Let me just check this up close. There we go, ta-da! And then sometimes I'll put a little bit under here. Just under where the white bit is. Not too much because I don't normally put mascara underneath because my lashes are so long there, it looks a bit weird. I used to swear by it, I used to put it on top and bottom every day, but now I've got into the habit of just doing the top. I very rarely take off my eyeliner and do it again and just kind of add and keep adding till it matches, but there we go. Oh, I forgot to put a bit underneath. Let's have matching eyes, please. Good. Cool. Sometimes if I put black underneath, I'll put it there too, and a bit of eyeshadow just to match it up, and then put it all the way to the middle. That really like closes your whole eyes. I like that look as well. So the mascara I normally use is this Falsies Push Up Drama, but that one is dry. It's Maybelline, and then this is the only one I could find. I don't actually think there's much difference. It's Maybelline again, Falsies Push Up Angel rather than Drama. So this is what the brush looks like normally, like a thick brush. This brush looks like this, which is actually so different to what I've ever seen before. It's like really thin, don't know whether you can see. Really thin, it's just one side. So it makes them a bit thinner, I would say, but they're still nice. I'm just actually going to use this as a mirror because I am quite far away from over there. My hair's getting thicker by the minute, you can see. So I'm not going to stick on false eyelashes for now because I think that's a bit OTT for the video I'm going to do, but the glue I use, which was recommended to me by someone, W7 Lash Adhesive, amazing. I wouldn't use anything else. It's so good. You just paint it on, let it go clear for a minute and stick it on, so it's so good. Sorry, it's already clear. Let it go dry for a second and then stick it on. So I'm just going to use mascara for today, which I should have put on after my eyeliner because now the eyeliner's dried on my lashes. You can tell I haven't done my makeup for a while. I am also really thankful for my natural lashes. I love them. I was getting false eyelashes for a while, but I haven't for a while. I just missed rubbing my eyes, and I always wanted them bigger for gigs, but not that big for normal days. So this way I can choose how I want them all the time. Make sure they're all covered. I love brushes that are, what would you say, plastic rather than like feathery brushes. I don't know what the technical term is. So I always use mascara with plastic ones, but I've honestly been using this Maybelline Falsies Push Up whatever Drama or Angel for so many years I can't even remember what I used before. And then I put on a few layers. I like eyelashes that go bigger at the ends, not quite cat-like, but so that it just opens your eye a bit more. So if I picked false eyelashes, those are the ones I would pick. And for Jessie, I wear her ones from her range. I think I just got them in a supermarket again, but they're from the Little Mix range. I don't know what make it is. I don't know whether it's their own or not, I'm not sure. But the Jessie ones, which are perfect because it's been her. I honestly can't wait to get back to doing those gigs. I hope we can do them in summer so we can do all the festivals. They're so fun. I just love being outside, and oh, they're just the best. So let's hope we can get back to it as soon as possible. Can't wait to do Little Mix again because it's so dancey and it's just so fun. There we go, that will do. Tiny bit on the bottom, literally like a tiny bit for now. When I say that, it always turns into more than a tiny bit. There we go. Eyes are almost done. I'm just gonna put, they might not be blended perfectly, but well. I am just gonna put from this palette here. Off nice, that one. Oh, I know what it is. You can just see Technic. It's Technic, which is amazing. I'll show you that in a minute, but I just use this white. Go up here a tiny bit. I think I got that from, I know where I got it from. A Steps VHS, where Faye showed you how to do her makeup, and she put up there, and I loved it. Done it ever since. That was literally when I was like 6. There we go, and then just a tiny bit more in the corner because I'm gonna put some glitter there. So I'm just gonna use this. We always do this all the world. Put a bit of glitter in the middle, just to make it pop. And we love glitter. I love glitter. There we go. Eyes are finished. So just going to check underneath without getting my mascara that nothing has fallen down. There we go. Eyes nice and big. So you can see them from off stage. I love using my eyes when I'm dancing, so I like them nice and big so you can see them from off stage. I love that white underneath. Yay! So a few more things left. Where is it? There it is. This is honestly the most amazing bronzer. Can you see which one I use? Technic. So good, so cheap. It was literally from one of those like bargain makeup stores. And I love this brush so much that it's fallen apart, but I still use it. So this is bronzer palette, that's literally what it's called. I think it was just one shade. I do a mix of these two here, these darker shades, especially when I've got my darker foundation on, my tan on, but you do not need any at all. And it just sticks so well, it's so good. I don't normally contour my face, I just feel like it's just an effort. And this bronzer brush and this bronzer just kind of does it for you. Probably, I'm probably wrong on that. It probably looks so much different if you actually contour your face. But I did do at some points, but just waste of time. Forehead, always do my forehead as well, just at the top. So this is kind of contouring, I suppose, just not underneath the foundation or on your base layer. Just do it afterwards. Just frames your face a bit nicer if you put it on your forehead as well. A bit under your chin to make that stick out. There we go. And I will just keep putting that on if I've got darker foundation. And then last little bit on my face, apart from my lips, is this. Again, it's from Technic, and this is the best highlighter ever. Just use a fan brush. Such a bad makeup person, but anyway, here we go. So this is highlighting powder 24 karat gold. So I've got this colour, which is what I use for most gigs if I'm doing like red lips, or yeah, actually I might use this too. If I'm doing red lips, I'll use gold. If I have like black eyes, probably with these eyes, because they're like a bit purpley, a bit brighter, I will use either this, which is peach candy, which is probably what I'm going to use today because I think I want to put pink lips on, or I have one more. I don't think I've got it here, but it's like it literally looks like that colour. It's like a whitey, purpley kind of colour. So I'm going to go in with this one today. Let me just think what lips I'm going to do. Yeah, I'm going to do pink lips because the ZF Dancers logo has got pink on it. So just with this fan brush here and here, it's so nice. Don't know if you can see, I love it. This brand is honestly so good because it's so cheap, but it's just really good. Obviously if on stage I'll keep putting it on. Tiny bit on my nose. Lips, that's my favourite, just on the top. Tiny bit there, tiny bit there. And then normally, just like I've done now, I'll be like, whoa, that's too much. Get it off again. So I'll just go over a splash on my nose with the powder brush, just to make sure that I don't look too shiny and sweaty already. Yay! So last thing, lips. This is my new favourite. Well, this is my favourite lips for gigs because I always have to do matte, because I did gloss once, which looked really nice, just like this like pearlescent iridescent gloss, but honestly it was like this the whole gig. All my hair kept sticking to my lips and it was so annoying because I hate touch my hair on stage, never do it, or hardly ever do it. I like do it subtly to flick it during a move, but it was all stuck in my lips. It was like trying to blow it out. So that was a mistake. So I always do matte lips well, dry lips, not a gloss, but most of the time is matte. So this is my favourite Rimmel London Stay Matte Liquid Lip Colour. They're so good. This is my new, well, it's not my favourite because it's red, but it's quite a dark red. And loads of people, well, it's best to wear red on stage. It just pops, it just stands out, it looks really good, or just a bright colour. So that is my go-to red. I also sometimes use it in a darker colour, which I cannot find. So I have it in like a dark, deep dark red, which I love. I can't find it now, but I'll try and pop a picture here. So like a dark, really dark maroon red almost, which looks nice. Again, it's sometimes makes your lips look too small for stage. You can't really see it. I think I put like a really dark one on once when we were on tour. I tried to like a different colour each night. But today, oh yeah, and sometimes I have it in nude as well. This nude colour, which is really nice. But I never wear that on stage because it just like wipes out your lips. These are really like cakey, which is good because they stay on, but bad because it goes weird on the middle, but so good for gigs. I'd just wear it for a gig and leave it again. This is shade 500 Firestarter, that red, that really nice red. And then the nude, if you wanted to know, is Latte to Go, 710. I can't find the other one. Sometimes as well, I wear, oh my gosh, there's so many options. I just pick each time what to go on, just pick what colour I'm feeling, see what everyone else is wearing, see what colour my eyeshadow's gone. This is, what is this? I don't actually know who made this. Maybelline. Okay, it's Maybelline. So this is, okay, it says right there. Maybelline matte lipstick. So this one's an actual lipstick. That's like a lighter pink, which sometimes you use if you put lots on. It looks okay on stage. And that is colour 942 Blushing Pout. Nice light pink. But today I'm gonna go a bit crazy with the Barry M. Oh yes, hot, hot, hot pink. This is number 52, Barry M. I don't even know whether they make this anymore. And this is the old Barry M we used to wear every day. You can see how, oh, it matches this top. You can see how far down it is. So that's the shade we used to wear every day. It's so funny, it's wiped off because I've used it so many times. But this is gonna be a really, really, really hot pink. So this is gonna match my t-shirt. Hopefully it won't look too ridiculous. But I will. So. Okay, I've actually decided I'm not going to put this on because in the video that I'm just going to film, it's like everyone at home, no one's going to be fully dressed up, and although I don't really care, I think it's just too much. So that is what I was going to put on, but I'm actually going to use the other pink. Just this normal pink. It's just a bit more, it's just a bit more laid back. So I'm going to use that one. So I'm just going to put this on. This goes on really nice. I love it. On the bottom. One time I even put orange on. Oh, and as a joke, so I did this like 90s dance and I had this blue lipstick and Lily put this blue lipstick on once. It was so funny because our first outfit is a blue, like disgusting all-in-one, but she was only joking, she didn't keep it on, but it was hilarious. Oh, here's the orange. That's the orange that I use sometimes, only not very often. That is again Maybelline. It's not a matte one, it's just normal one. 912 Electric Orange, but I love the case. Ooh. Anyway, there we go. Pink lips done, and always, 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 this is the last little bit of my face. Lip liner. I literally put on lip liner all the time. I don't think I've, well, ever. That's a bit of an exaggeration. I can't remember the last time I put lipstick on without lip liner. So this is Rimmel. I use Rimmel. This is the one I use every day. Well, not every day, like when I just put on my normal lipstick, so you can see how much I use that one. That one is shade, Cappuccino number 47. So I'll use that one whenever I do brown or dark red. Basically anything but pink, I'll use that one. Nude, anything like that. I actually bought a red lip liner, I don't know where I put it, but I haven't used it yet. So this one is shade 11 called Spice. So it's almost a bit pinky. I'm going to use this mirror again. And I use this one for all the pinks. Like a rose colour. I try not to draw outside my lip. I like this colour with this eye colours. There we go. It blends in really nice, these two colours. I love it. Again, this is a bit, I wouldn't really wear this colour on stage. It's just a bit too light, I think, a bit too pale. I'd normally have something brighter. That will do. There we go. There is my face all done. Normally I would spray it with hairspray or setting spray, which is leaked, so I normally just use hairspray. Chuck hairspray on just to set it and make sure that it stays there, and then literally when I come off halfway through a gig, just do this here, here, here a bit, and up here, literally like that, and it just keeps all your colour on with that powder, with this collection sheer loose powder. Keeps it on. It's so good. There we go. So that is my face done. I don't think I missed anything out. No. And then hair, normally I do half up, half down. Sometimes we chuck a little plait in there, or like plait down the middle, or very occasionally I have it up in a full ponytail, but it never stays in normally. And if I have it down, it would literally be like that all the gig. So I normally do it half up, half down. I feel like I could do so much more with my hair, but I'm just really uninventive and just don't know what to do. So there we go, have it half up like this. It just keeps it out of the way, but it's still like got the length, looks nice when you're in pictures, positions, when you get caught in a picture. So I normally always have it here. Sometimes I back comb it, but very rarely, and I'm just going to do this with a comb because I can't find my tangle teaser right now. So just going to do it with a comb, so it's not going to be the neatest, and these are always awful to get out because at the bottom it like knots, because they're doing really tight. Just a normal black bubble. Love the ones with no metal on it, just a circle of bubble. Chuck it up, try and get no hair from underneath. This is literally, takes 2 seconds if you've already got straight hair. And I'll do this if it's curly as well. I will never just leave it like down. And I can't do a plait by myself, so Emily has to do it. I think once I had 2 plaits, which I can do by myself, just not one down the middle. There we go, pull it nice and tight. And just pull this bit out a tiny bit, so it's never normally sneakers. That's gone quite well. But normally this bit's a bit more bumpy, and I don't really care because when we move so much on stage, it just goes a bit everywhere anyway. But keeping it up like this really stays in if you really do it tight. That's why I forced it round another time. But then that is how I will go on stage. So hair, normally half up, half down. Makeup, normally some kind of smoky eye blending 2 colours together, a light and a dark. Face is normally, well, almost every single time the same as this. And then lips will just be whatever colour I feel. In the show, I literally wear yellow and blue. Can't wear that colour lips. Blue, we wear red, we wear gold, we wear, what other colour do we wear? No, I'm missing one out. So yeah, normally red just matches because we wear red quite a bit. When we do I Like It, we wear all different colours, so it doesn't really matter what colours our lips are, but I just like them popping nice and bright. For Jessie, I wear one that I don't actually have in this makeup bag. I don't know where it's gone, but it's almost that colour. Yeah, it's almost that colour. It's one of these Stay Matte Rimmel ones, and it's a really nice colour. I might do a Jessie Get Ready With Me at one point and just show you what I do to make myself look as much as I can like her. I don't have the wig right now, obviously, because we're not gigging. I don't keep it. I give it back to Jenny or Lauren. So I wouldn't be able to show you the wig, but I could show you the prep for a wig. That would be interesting. Anyway, this is how I would go on stage for a gig. I'd literally, as soon as I've done my hair, literally hair takes 2 seconds like that, spray it a bit so it stays. I just got this here to show you this is what I put on it Frizz Ease by John Frieda. Just got this, it's really good. Stops it just going crazy all over the place because my hair's quite wispy at the top. So yeah, just do my hair really quickly, set my costumes, and then literally we'd be straight into the first costume and off we go on stage. It makes me want to go and do a gig right now. I've got fully ready, but I'm going to go into the garden and shoot my little videos for ZF Dancers. Keep an eye out on this YouTube for that video. I'm so excited. I've like done a little storyboard planning it all, so fingers crossed what I've planned in my head will like come to life when they send the videos, and that hopefully it all works. I've told them to go the right way and stuff, so fingers crossed that will look good. Follow us on Instagram as well at ZF Dancers, and follow me on Instagram, Zoe Francesca UK. I hope you've enjoyed this Get Ready With Me video. It's something a bit different I'm trying to do. Well, obviously I can't show you my gigs and my vlog, my normal days that I normally do, so trying to think of a few other different ideas to show you, and this is my Get Gig Ready With Me. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you're keeping happy and safe and staying inside. Please subscribe, and I'll see you soon.